Peace, peace. What's going on, y'all? Rob Blackstorm here. What I want to talk about today is what life really is. When we're talking about life, we have to realize life is really just like a video game. In a video game, what happens? You have your character, your persona, and you go out into the world and you go through different challenges. You have different obstacles that you must overcome. These obstacles could be in the form of monsters, enemies, ghosts, any different various things that's in that video game or things that you have to overcome. Now, why is life like a video game? Because we know we're not seeing ghosts, monsters, or exploding, bombs on the floor and shit like that like we would see in a video game. What do we see in life? We have monsters in the form of people. We have explosions in the form of life circumstances. We have things to jump over as far as hurdles that are going to take us into the next level. Now, how do we master a video game? What we have to do is go through whatever the basic level is, go through those obstacles, then we get to the next level. And in the next level, you start seeing those obstacles and those hurdles or those monsters or those challenges that you beat before. And usually during that game, what happens is you level up. So you might get a new sword, you might get a new gun, you might get a new, a new cannon, a new tank, something like that, to level up and take yourself to the next level. But the thing is, if you don't go through these obstacles and if you don't beat the challenges of life, what happens is you have to restart, right? You have to go back to that level again and again and again and again until you master it. So life ultimately is about challenge. There's going to be difficulty in life. There's going to be things that are going to throw you off course. There's going to be things unexpected things that happen, just like in a video game where there's unexpected things that pop up, right? And you're going to have your bosses on every level. These are your high level challenges. These are big things that happen. You might lose your job, lose your car, lose your man, lose your girl, lose your home, lose valuables, lose people that you trusted turn into enemies. Right? This is all part of life, just like the video game world. And if you don't figure out how to master these challenges and rise above and fight these challenges head on, you will always restart. You will always have to go back and do it over. In life, they say a lesson unlearned repeats itself. So anything that you don't learn, you're going to have to do over. So sometimes in relationships, you'll start meeting you'll be like, damn, why do I keep meeting the same girl? Why do I keep meeting the same man? In careers, why do you keep going through these same dead-end jobs? Why you're trying to get this entrepreneurship off the ground, you keep trying the same thing, it's not working. Why? You have to take a new approach. You have to figure out how to overcome that obstacle. But once you overcome that obstacle, you're able to level up. Now you're able to fight the boss. Now you're able to get the coins or the tokens that you need to get to the next part of the round or to get the high-powered gun, right? Whatever you need in the video game that's going to help you get ahead, right? Because ultimately, the goal of the video game is to complete it, to destroy all the enemies, destroy the final boss, and achieve peace and happiness, right? At the end of the game, you finished the game, you achieved your goal, you mastered the game, right? So the whole purpose of life is to master the game. Master the game. So all these things that we talk about, spirituality and magic and the occult, if these things are not practical and they're not practically helping you master the game, then you have to figure out a new way. You may be doing money spells and not getting any money. Maybe it's not the money spell. Maybe you need to do the money spell and read a book on money. Maybe you need to do the money spell and meditate on your outlook on money. Do you have poverty conscious? Do you think money's only for the rich? Do you think you're only supposed to make a small amount of money per year? Do you think that making $1 million a month is out of your reach? You have to examine these thoughts. Do you think you living in Hawaii and having money coming into your inbox while you're sleeping is a reality? Because if you don't, and you're doing these money spells, then yeah, you might get a little crumb here and there. You might get a little $100, a little $1,000 here and there, but that's not going to sustain you for the long haul. And then because you have not educated yourself on money, you are going to lose that money that you have. You're not going to save it. You're not going to invest it so that your money could flip for you and your money could work for you. You're just going to give it back out. You know why I say that? Because I've done it with money. I've done it with women, meeting the same woman over and over and over and over, wondering why I can't meet the woman of my dreams or the woman that I want to be around. Because I did not study women. I'm doing spells and rituals and meditations for this woman, and when she comes, I don't know how to deal with her. My own self-worth makes me think I'm out of her league, when no one is really out of your league if you have the right frame of mind. Because the whole purpose of life is mastery, overcoming obstacles, and figuring out, okay, what tool do I need to defeat this boss? No matter what that boss may represent in your real life. That boss may be a certain career. That boss may be getting the love of your dreams. That boss may be getting the house that you want to live in, or the apartment that you want to live in, or the car that you want. So the whole goal is not just to look at spirituality and feel like magically or the miracle is always going to happen without you putting in effort. You have to go through the game. The obstacle is going to come. There's no one, no matter what religion, what way of life, what culture you follow, that doesn't go through obstacles. No one, none of us. I don't care how high level the teacher is. We all got ups and downs. We all go through things we don't like. We all have things that set us back, that give us pain. But we have to turn that pain into power. And the same way you turn your pain into power, maybe in a video game, you might have to hit the boss in the back. There might be a certain part where you can only hit the boss in the eye, right? If you hit him on the body, you're not going to destroy the boss. So you have to figure out the strategy, that the strategy is to only hit the boss in the eye, and then you defeat the boss. That's how the video game works. And that's the same way life works. You're trying the same strategy over and over, and you're seeing it's not working. Maybe you need to chill on the weed for a little while, right? You're smoking weed all the time, but you're impoverished. You might have to chill on the weed, stash that money, clear your head, and map out a plan or a goal on where you want to go and what you want to do. That's a different strategy than the strategy that you've already employed. So we have to look at this life like a video game and realize when these challenges come, these challenges are coming to make us better. This hardship is coming to make us better. Everything that happens in our life, whether we like it or not, is a story that's either going to help, that's definitely going to help us, and also help someone else that is going to go through the same thing that you've gone through. The secret of life is like a video game. But there's one man, but you will restart that one man over and over until you level up and go to the next level. And once you start to level up, once you start to master obstacles, you gain more spiritual power. You gain more mastery over the universe. Now you know how to now you know how to meet the person of your dreams and handle them. Now you know how to get the car that you want and handle it and maintain it. Now you know how to get the job or the career or the business that you want and maintain it. Because you tried different strategies. You tried different things. You've restarted so that you could beat the bosses, beat the challenges, overcome the obstacles, and level up. If you're doing the work on a day-to-day basis to overcome the obstacles in this video game. And it starts with the small obstacles. You don't go in a video game and start by fighting the boss right away. You start fighting little villains, little enemies, low-powered enemies until you get to the big enemy. And when that big enemy comes, you're going to know it comes because it's going to fuck you up. That big enemy's going to fuck you up just like the boss in the video game. but you will have the opportunity to learn to master it by trying different methods, right? So with that said, I want to say peace, power, prosperity. Like, share, subscribe. Rob Black Storm. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One love. I'm out.